Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome back. There's a lot going on the planet, isn't there, and outside of our planet? Yes. So I am here to do an energy check, cleansing the space. We're going to read some energy, tell you what you need to know, what's already happened, in case you don't know, what's happening now, what's happening in the future. Let's say for the next week, okay? So hopefully you enjoyed the last video. Like I say, it's either happening to you, it's happening around you, it's happening to someone you know. But either way, this is for entertainment purposes only. I'm not subscribing, I'm not psychologically, I'm not financially, I'm just reading energy, okay? So let's go ahead and do what we're here to do. Gonna do some magic. Well, let me raise this up. Let's do this. Let's pull you up. There we go. Love you guys. This has been really a fun time for me. If you have sensitive ears, turn down your volume. We are removing all low vibrational energies from all times and space, all devices, all dimensionary planes, asking to read the love and light of this collective. Any low vibrational energies coming towards any of us that are listening to this reading will return to source of origin. We're asking for God's source to cover us with light and protect us, and so it is. Yeah, baby. Okay. Let's get down to business. Okay. So I'm using my goddess deck. I'm not using the classic deck because the Lover's card has naked people on it, and I don't want any of the sensitive beings to have any issues watching my videos. I respect that. A lot of times I'm dressed from head to toe. I'm very non-intrusive with my wardrobe. That might be the wrong word. I just don't show shit, yeah? I just don't care. I'm not doing that. Alright, so remember, past, current, future. What does the collective that watches me, what do they need to know for their greatest and highest good? Let's see, I'm a little too far that way. Let's go that way. There we go. Hope you guys have been doing okay. There's a lot of energy hitting our planet. We have a lot going on with this Atlas ship that's coming our way. It's Lyran, guys. It's a beautiful thing. Don't let NASA, no disrespect NASA or anybody else, tell you the aliens are coming here to hurt us. No, they're coming to save us from this illusion. All the other things that we have not been told and shared, and also I don't know, there's a lot of transformations going on with self-care and different substances and products that you can use that have been hidden to help you heal. That sneaky bastard there tried to not pop out, but I saw you. Just do your research. There's a lot going on out there. If you don't feel well, I promise you, there are a lot of things hitting the World Wide Web right now that can help you. Do you want the Magician on the top? Thank you. Okay. I already prayed before I came online. Y'all don't need to worry about that. I do nothing dark. Never have, never will. And I just don't need people to hear my prayer. If you come see me, we can do that here. I'm at the Hotel Casadega. I'm a quantum energy reader and healer. I can read any energy that comes into the room, so if we can say I'm a medium, yes, because if they come in the room, we can chat with them. And if they don't, we can find out where they're at. And why can't they come? Let's move it up a bit. Make sure you guys get everything on the screen. Well, I've got a lot going on. Manifesting. At the top, since I talked to you guys last, a lot of you have been in manifestation energy. I would hope so. I mean, we had, gosh, I think since I've seen you last, we had that lunar eclipse in Pisces, which is a big time for manifestations. I think a lot of this can also be manifestations from August Lionsgate. This is a union card, manifesting union, manifesting to reap what you have sown, which can be new creations, expansion of art, music, gifts, looking towards the future, analyzing, really looking at the details of what you got going on in your life. Yeah, it was during the Pisces full moon eclipse. This is this time frame. Quite a powerful time on the planet, energy-wise, with the Schumann resonance and what's coming, you know, off of the sun. There's a lot of, I won't get into it. I don't want this band, so we're just going to stick to the reading. If you guys want to know more about what's happening universally, what's flying around and what's going on, come see me. Manifesting the Ten of Cups, a loving, kind, abundant family, creating this new timeline, the 5D New Earth, which is about peace, love, joy, abundance for all. And very much analyzing, again, how you're spending your money, how you're making your money, and did this old timeline, the 3D matrix, serve you? Interesting. So a lot of people probably manifested going forward into the new 5D, but they're still sitting a little bit in that 3D matrix. How are you perceived? Remember, 3D matrix doesn't have to do just with finances. That card just means that for me, which means there's people watching you, people wondering if you're going to stay the way you used to, or if you're going to go and become who you want to become. A lot of people maybe ripping you a new one for making these changes, because this is change. This is manifestation magician energy under this last eclipse full moon. Definitely reaping some of the harvest of things you have already created. Continuing to expand in this consciousness leading to the 5D New Earth. Looking forward to a beautiful reality, and then there's people watching you. You got people talking about you, comparing things, looking at things, seeing if you're still doing things the same way you used to do them. Well, that was past. Current energy is justice was served. I freaking love this. That means you receive dharma or you receive karma, because you got death and transformation, and you got judgment. You got justice, you got death, you got judgment, you got charging forward, King of Pentacles, male or female, doesn't matter. Boss energy focused on your current reality. After going through massive changes and seeing that things cannot be done the same way this was done. Y'all can't see the top. Sugar. I'll be daggone. Let's go up. Let's go up. Okay. How's that? Okay. Yeah, 3D matrix, people analyzing, seeing if you're doing things the same. Can be stalking, gang stalking too, because this is so coming forward. This proves it though. This is Libra energy. That means, you know, Whatever you have been planting, you are now receiving. Death means for some of you, it didn't go very well, and you have learned a lot of lessons because judgment from God has come down source and says you can't do things the same way that you were doing them. This 3D matrix no longer exists, guys. It's crumbled completely. Some of y'all now are in the 40 and you have expanded consciousness and you understand things have been hidden from us humans for a very long time. And the old way we were told things and taught things in history and all that was horseshit to destroy specifically the United States of America. All right. And currently charging forward and sitting in this King of Pentacles energy, which means just even if you're a female, you're just very much secure, single, making your pentacles, joyful in the moment, but open to receive a 5D New Earth reality. Travel. In the future, you guys are going to be, some of you, making movement, painfully so, of course. We've talked about this before. Anytime there has to be a shift, you have to purge pain. But you have to remember, this is not the first time you've been here. I've been here this is my 84th lifetime here. This is okay to do. Movement, purge, going towards becoming your inner child, the Queen of Cups, very loving, kind, giving, forgiving human. Someone who is very open to complete love and this 10 of Cups reality to 5D New Earth. And the 2 of Cups again, going towards to meeting a soulmate, but also fully loving the feminine and the masculine within your whole self. So what was this justice and death about? What do they need to know about this justice, serve, death and transformation, Scorpio energy, Libra energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, Cancerian energy. Queen of Swords. Masculine, feminine, doesn't matter. Mask off. Somebody speaking the truth and knowing the truth and just blowing the lid off of something. Hell, that could have been me in my last reading. Sharing information. How funny they just brought me into this reading. I do represent Libra. Libra is my rising. I do speak the truth, know the truth. There's no mask causing death and transformations among y'all, my collective who are watching. Yeah, that's what I like to do. And anybody else that's doing the same thing, congratulations. Now, what about the death and the judgment card? Well, it had to happen. Source says, this year, we will no longer have the same world, Earth, that we have ever known it or anyone we've ever known to know it. This old way of being is getting destroyed because we are going into a 5D New Earth. It's a vibrational frequency. We finally have the planet's vibration high enough to allow the angelic realm to come in, along with the Galactic Federation, to assist us in taking our planet back. Yes. So anyway, this is death and transformation, major things happening around y'all leading to movement, either traveling and doing things like expanding, doing retreats, going on vacation, actual moving. It has to happen now. Go towards things you enjoy doing. Go towards things that bring you peace, love, and joy. Don't allow the things that are happening in this old 3D matrix to distract you at this time. This is a big test. Are you going to stay focused on your manifestations and reaping all of this beautiful work that you've been doing for yourself and the planet? Are you going to keep doing that? You should, because it leads you out of depression and anxiety. Totally pulls you into 10 of Cups, which is so beautiful. 5D New Earth energy is so peaceful. I mean, I could not be any more peaceful, to be telling you the truth. Don't be in your head about this, though. But you see, this is the goddess deck. She may not be able to see where she's going, but she's getting out of there. She's not tied up. She's not tied up. Don't be hesitant. Don't be stuck in your head. Even if you are, you're coming out of it. But definitely do more grounding. Do more breath work. When you're going forward, further into this King of Pentacles, independent, loving self, financially secure, not needing anyone for anything, That is how you're going to get more up into this 5D new earth. All right, so we got movement here, and we got 10 of Pentacles. Somebody's moving. Lover's card. Somebody is going towards self-love. The Lover's card for me is not necessarily going towards a new love. It can be, and it can be painful for somebody, but it's also traveling to love yourself whole, like this King of Pentacles. Right? That's what the King of Pentacles objective is in my mind at this time, going into the 5D new earth, is moving towards self-love and care, purging past pain and expectations of others. That is not even who you are. Nobody knows who you are. You don't even know who you are until you totally go into hermit mode and know how to love the masculine and feminine version of you and loving yourself whole. Nobody should be telling anybody anything until they have completely gone in with themselves and learned who they are at the soul level. Choosing self-love and care, purging pain, Empress. Going forward with self-love, purging for my high vibrational beings collective pain and suffering, because that's what's happening on this planet right now. There's a lot of pain and suffering. There's a lot of things that are happening to cause a lot of pain and suffering, to lower the vibration of the planet, especially at this time. Don't let that happen. You can be sad. You can feel bad about all these bad things happening all over the world, but please then ground yourself and look around and say, okay, am I doing well? Do I have food? Am I healthy? If you're not healthy, then take action to improve your vessel, because we have a lot of beautiful things coming forward with complete healing in the near future, is my personal opinion. Moving, choosing self-love, purging pain, elevating yourself into Empress energy, which is masculine or feminine. This is someone who is highly creative, really resonates with the 5D new reality. Receiving peace, love, joy, abundance, able to travel and go on vacations, and sitting in her inner child, really being comfortable with her inner child, which means you're safe, which means you're really doing really good, working towards being a whole version of yourself. Tower. Oh. Shocking surprises. Good or bad, don't sweat it. You got your kitty with you. Like I got my tiger. Don't worry. When things go down, you are protected. Just continue to focus on self-love and care. And then the 2 of Cups. Oh, the 5 of Pentacles. Releasing abandonment wounds. Releasing not feeling good enough to love yourself wholly or go into a union with a soulmate. Interesting, guys. All right, we'll leave that be. Let's go back up to the Magician, the Moon, the 5D Earth, the 3D Matrix. What was this manifestation about during this Pisces energy? What do they want to know that was coming forward about reaping what someone has sown? You guys are doing a great job out there. Shocking right here. We shall see. Let's see how they elaborate that for me. Ooh, okay. All right. Do you want me to do the 3 of Swords first? Okay. And then okay. Reaping what you have sown. My gosh, you guys have been going through a lot of pain and suffering since I saw you last, but it is for a good reason. Deciding not to repeat patterns of behavior that don't serve you. Yeah, you figured that did not work out well for you. A lot of you tried to repeat things during the full moon that did not serve you, and you got your asses kicked. 3 of Swords. Moon. Yeah. That full moon was really, really rough for a lot of us. Now we're getting ready to go into a very interesting new moon. So So be ready for that, beautiful souls. We'll talk about more of that. I plan on doing this more often. Tell me about the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles, please. Looking towards the future, people watching you. Yeah, this is what happens. You can repeat toxic patterns of behavior that don't serve you or your bloodline. Remember, every time we came to this planet, we chose a bloodline. And you chose the bloodline to stop that family from repeating patterns of behavior that do not serve the new 5D Earth. Your soul knew when you were coming in here, your objective was to no longer do what anyone, cousins, uncles, father, mother, none of them were doing that were bad for the planet, that lowers the vibration, that deals with, we won't get into it. But the Ten of Wands means that there's finally now leaving this behind if you choose not to continue to think that you can manipulate the 3D matrix and no one's going to see you. Well, that's not happening. We had 12 DNA activated. Even the people that, well, not all of them, but a lot of people who don't even want to believe this, they can see things differently now. They can't even act like they don't know that something's different now. So let's go to the current energy. Justice. Queen of Swords, speaks the truth, knows the truth, doesn't do small talk, doesn't want to do small talk because words matter. The energy and when things come out of your mouth, when you say things, people get that energy, okay? It's really shocking. This has been more and more of a revelation of mine, being in the community that I am. When people ask you questions and you answer, it's almost like the Dementors. They're sucking in your energy. It's so purposeful. So at this time, we're being told not to be chatty patties. Only speak what is being told to you, needs to be communicated with the people around you. Okay. So death, Scorpio energy. Or fucking A, bro. Karma's being called on this nasty bitch. We can go that way too, to be honest with you. Karma is being served to a cold ice queen so that somebody else can go and do fun things and love themselves because it's time for them to come out of bondage. Totally. 6 of Swords, 8 of Swords. Breaking free of narcissism, narcissistic abuse, and whatever you want to call it. To me, I just say that word aloof. I'm not a psychologist or psychiatrist, but to me it's a frequency of energy. Finally breaking free because God has shown you some sign that must have been pretty daggone big for there to be justice, death, and judgment. Holy sheep shit. Death of the Queen of Pentacles, death of this mother figure, death and transformation of this baby mama, baby daddy. Because remember, gender doesn't matter. It's their cards. It's tarot. Genders can be flipped either way, but this is judgment. Being called on a mother figure for trying to be cold, dominating, putting people in their heads, controlling situations. You can't do that. You can't do that. Could you before? Yeah, it was disgusting. Disgusting. Researching, blackmailing, doing all this heinous shit, bribing people, paying people to keep them in an old program that does not serve the planet. I cannot wait for these toxic, closed-minded, lower vibrational people to see that daggone spaceship come. I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. All right, so whoever's on the horse is pulling away from this dynamic, okay? Can even be pulling away from two people because judgment's been called. Saying you can't do that anymore either. If you want to be not depressed, not anxious, you want to go forward and go towards the light, you want to have a better existence. This card and this card is great. You got to go do things that you enjoy doing that are in the light, okay? And not be in any more illusion. Somebody was in a massive state of illusion. We got this card here is, to me, beta frequency. With the 6 of Swords and the 8 of Swords. These people have been totally spell casting, saying things, blackmailing, paying, all this type of shit It's over now. Hell yeah. Somebody is out of the illusion. The spells have been broken, and that shit's real. If people have been casting spells on someone for 2-3 years, that's gone. And here you go. Waiting on a sign. Waiting to see what's next. Waiting to see how this is going to play out. Well, don't do that. Don't do too much waiting. Waiting to hear from somebody. Why would you be waiting to hear from somebody when your head ain't right yet, though? Okay, so don't do that no more. Get yourself right. Step into this King of Pentacles energy. Because whoever's this Two of Cups is not going to want this person to come to them in this state of wah-wah after being controlled by multiple humans, probably for their entire life. Okay? It's over. It's not allowed anymore. We're having a human ascension. First time in thousands of years, right? I don't want to get specific. Y'all will eat that up. And then say, where'd you get that information from? Well, it doesn't get given to all of y'all because, A, you wouldn't believe it. Travel. Choosing self-love. Releasing pain. This is coming up in the next, what do we say, week? We did a week. While you're purging and crying your eyes out, while you are releasing toxins from your body, gastrointestinal purging also. Polish your gold chalices, love. Be at peace with your decision to move forward. Be at peace, choosing to love yourself, sitting in Empress energy, quite comfortable, being in a reception mode, no longer in your head, no longer confused by too many people being in your business, trying to freaking keep you in this old timeline that had 10 wands of burdens, okay? This was not a fun family dynamic. This has not been fun for anyone that's been participating in this. This is problem-solving people's problems that are not yours. This is spreading yourself too thin and repeating patterns of behavior that keep hurting your heart. While you're trying to manifest a happily ever after, you've got all these other little trolls hooked to you that don't allow you to do that. So anyway, go forward. Do fun things. There should be movement here. This also could be physical movement, body. Moving your body more, choosing to love yourself, purging the old version of yourself, becoming the new version of yourself. Now, what's up with this tower, guys? What's up with the tower and the Empress? Aww. There's some sadness. Mourning what you thought the truth was. Mourning who you used to be. Finally releasing the old version of you. So you are sitting comfortably, but that doesn't mean there's not sadness in realizing with the Tower card that all of this was a waste of freaking time for you, that you were doing things for other people, not knowing that their agenda was for you not to be the best version of yourself, which is definitely exceeding the family and the friend line. You know, how are they trying to tell me this? All right, we'll just go with this example. If you have family and all of a sudden you're going to be this superstar and they don't want you to be the superstar because then they won't be the superstars anymore. They are doing everything they can to control you and keep you from blowing up so that you don't leave them behind, but you were supposed to leave them behind anyway. That's why you chose that bloodline, is to clear what your mama and your daddy did. No longer bring any of that forward. No longer bringing that to the what? The new 5D Earth. This is not 1996. Things are not the same. Nothing is the same this lifetime. Nobody can compare it to any time previously that we know. So you do. You mourn and you purge. You take good care of the things you have. This can be washing your car, taking care of things around the house, taking care of your vessel, lots of beautiful self-care, shocking realities of what's coming forward, focusing on self-love. 5 of Pentacles is being okay alone, not being worried about, it's not so much homelessness, it's just, I'm not going to be homeless. but I am going to be okay by myself. So okay by yourself. So okay loving yourself, leading you to your Two of Cups soulmate, or loving the masculine and feminine with you in you wholly, leading to that new 5D reality. So you got the Magician, you got the Four Wands, you got the reaping what you've sown, have the Pisces moon and repeating things, whoopsie daisies, during that full moon that should not have been done. Oh yeah, a lot of y'all fucked around and found out. Three of Cups. During that full moon, entertaining people who only wanted to suck your blood. Entertaining people who only want to be a distraction to keep you from the higher timeline. And I'm not making this shit up. We are in a higher timeline. We keep raising the timeline. That's why it's very important not to be waiting on anything, to be in your present moment, to be focusing on taking care of your body, mind, and soul. This is the body, this is the body, this is the mind and the soul. Releasing who you thought you were. Be open to receive your abundance. Walking away from repeated patterns of behavior that are trying to kill you. I mean, honestly, you chose to be here, and if you've been here as many times as me, nobody wants to leave right now. We are really getting ready to be on an amazing planet where everybody has wealth, everyone has food, everyone has clean water. Do you understand? It is a big, big deal. Okay? No shit. Ace of Pentacles. This is peace, love, joy, and financial abundance for all. Going towards the Ace of Pentacles. Leaving behind these controlling, domineering humans, male or female, because they're getting karma, so they're going to start reaching out to you and say, oh my gosh, I need this, and I need that, and I need this, and need that. No, you say no. Don't be confused. Say no. You need to get your damn karma. I need to receive my dharma, and if I assist you with your karma, you're going to prevent this from happening to me. So no. Go forward to the Nine of Pentacles. Go forward out of your depression and anxiety. Go forward to your abundance. Sit in your King of Pentacles. This is not egoic. And allow yourself to get out of your head by grounding in the earth, being more in nature, doing breath work with Sandy, and detach from the outcome. If you do that, then God actually brings you what is meant for you. There's no, like the last 25 years where if you didn't do something and work really hard at it, you didn't obtain it. I'm sorry. The timeline changed the second week of December of 2024. That was another massive timeline. We are in the age of Aquarius. Y'all listen to that song. And guess what? The group is called the Fifth Dimension. I had one of my clients tell me that the other day, and I was like, shut the front door, bro. So yeah, I got to check out who wrote that song. It's probably psychic. I wonder if he's still alive. So, Nine of Cups, Empress, Five of Cups. Ooh, Queen of Wands. Wow. Y'all, something's getting ready to go down. You got the Queen of Cups, the Empress, and the Queen of Wands. You got sadness and releasing who you thought you were. You got the Tower. Self-love, releasing your fear of being abandoned, and going towards a soulmate or wholeness as one. Some of y'all are going to be dropping the hammer on. There's so many people involved in your lives at this time. Because remember, that's my hoe card. So somebody's going to be mad that you're moving away from them. Somebody's going to be mad that you're choosing to love yourself. Somebody's going to be mad that you're taking care of your clothes, your vehicle, that you're working on yourself. And this does, because you're an empath, most of you that watch me, you're going to be sad. You're going to be sad that they're so outraged that you are focusing on yourself and you don't want their energy. You don't want their energy. These people need to go tend to their children. These people need to stop fucking around with people who they shouldn't be with. Baby mamas need to release their baby daddies if the children are over 18. Come on now. Baby mamas and daddies, release the exes. You don't have to, but again, you'll have, again, justice served with judgment. I mean, it's just, these things cause illusions and delusions that are not necessary. Waiting for signs, well, you just got a whole bunch of signs. So continue to come out of your head and become the best version of yourself. And definitely burn a fire. I helped Maxwell light one last night. Keep going forward in self-love. Ooh, what the hell's the Tower and the Five of Cups? Who knows what's going to happen now? I don't know. I don't know, but this... probably the Tower for these people. While you're elevated. Oh, my Lord. Ace of Wands. Somebody's going to get told on. Somebody's going to tell somebody's business. So if you've been waiting for someone to tell on you because they've been blackmailing you and saying all that, you know what? Let them tell on you. Because honestly, it doesn't matter. Once you go through transformations, I don't care if someone brought up what I did 3 years ago in the dark night of the soul, or 4 years ago, however long it's been. I'd be like, yes, I did that. But I don't do it now. I learned what I needed to while I was doing that. And who are you to even come at me like that? I don't care, okay? That's what y'all are going to be doing, but somebody's getting ready to tattle on somebody. So be ready for it. Maybe it's going to lead to being kicked out of a house. Well, it don't matter because you already manifested movement anyway. You've manifested honesty and self-love. Your heart's been broken by your mama, your baby mama, anyone trying to act like your mama. Your heart's been broken by that, because this can be read this way too. So go mind your business and take care of yourself. Too many people being involved repeatedly, which has kept you from receiving your abundance. Especially this nasty hoe. Because she'll leave like this card, and then she'll come right back around when she needs another what? Your energy. This card represents peace, love, joy, and abundance, but it is a frequency that's up here, and this hoe is down here. And every time you attach to her, she brings you back down into the trenches, nasty succubus. All right, back at the top, what did you guys go through? What was this repeated pattern of behavior with the Three of Cups and you walking away from it because it's only creating burdens for you, taking your damn money? Y'all better not be doing anything with anyone at work. Don't do that when you have this beautiful thing coming towards you. Those are lessons you've already learned. Okay? Y'all make sure you don't do that. Oh. King of Wands. I know it's a feminine, but you know there's no gender, and this is the Goddess deck. The only card that's a masculine is the Emperor. King of Wands, though, yeah. This is him acting like his daddy or her daddy's daddy. This is generational. Generational repeated patterns because your father told you it was okay to do that to your mama and still come back to her. This is the mama going out and having sex with people and leaving the daddy busy at work, and you guys thinking that's okay. We can go over and over. This is people, honestly, still engaging with people from their past that they need to disengage from, that have only broken their heart and had them have massive burdens in an old timeline. No, and these are witches too. Some of these bitches are witches, where they had been spell casting and repeating things and doing things over and over. My gosh, some of these people even put stuff in jars and in their fridge. I ain't even kidding you, their freezer. I've never done anything like that in my life. I don't plan to, and it don't affect me because I say it does not affect me, and that's what you can do now. If you know nothing affects you because you are a particle, there's 15 dimensions of you, all the way up to source. You are a particle of source in a human vessel on earth having this experience. It's supposed to be fun, not toxic, but guess what? There was a lot of programming. A lot of programming that got y'all here, and you're here to break that, so stop it. Gotta love it. High Priestess card. Ace of Pentacles. Ha! Justice. Dharma, speaking the truth and knowing the truth, standing and being a divine feminine mom, receiving what is due for you, releasing the illusions, stepping into your high priestess, high priest self. This is a divine person. You are all this person. You have all of you are magical, that are watching me at least. Stepping into that and knowing who you are and being open to receive more information from source. And don't be confused about anyone around you right now, masculine or feminine, that are trying to keep you from this high vibrational timeline. Yeah. All right. King of Cups, baby. Yeah, remembering who you are. Remembering who you are. Remember, this card is about being sad that you have allowed yourself to be this for so long because it was a family and ancestral program. And I keep telling y'all, you're going to be waking up and realizing that you chose that family to stop doing what they had been doing and to become a massive, massive human on this planet that would honestly shatter them anyway. So source is pulling you away from them. You're starting to see people for who they are, but you're also starting to see yourself for who you are. Bravo. King and Queen of Cups. The King of Cups, baby. It's the kindest, most loving, if we're talking masculine, kindest, most loving, giving, forgiving masculine on the planet. He is dangerous. Because not only is he handsome, he is intelligent. And he has learned his lessons by not repeating patterns of his family that no longer serve. Passionately going forward to chilling out and releasing your fear of not being worthy of receiving this soulmate energy. I love it. Yep, Age of Aquarius. Fast forward motion. Those of y'all who did not know what was going on the last 3 years, you're going to be catching up very quickly because this is the next 7 and 25 years. Because if you kept repeating this old pattern and hanging out and talking to and doing things with these people the same way over and over again, you're going to have to do that for 7 and 25 years. We already talked about this like at the last video. You'll be dead by then. You can't repeat these patterns. You're not allowed to, honestly, because we're going into the 5D New Earth. It's happening so fast. My gosh, we got visitors coming in the month of November. That should shake y'all up pretty well. Yeah. Feeling stuck like Chuck. This is kind of where y'all are at right now. I'm feeling stuck like Chuck. I'm waiting to receive messages. I'm stuck in my head. I'm working on myself financially, and yeah, so far financially. Thinking about how am I going to make movement forward into loving myself? How am I going to deal with all these people here? Especially this one nasty bitch. Ghost, block. Don't worry about all of their peeky-booing and their fake fucking magic shit. Yeah, tend to your damn garden and don't pay them no mind. Exactly. Like, I love these cards here. This is like mind your business. Focus on yourself. Cover yourself with light every day. Talk to God every day. Source. Cover yourself with light. Say that I am protected from any lower vibrational beings that are trying to cause harm to me, and so it is. And it will be so. And it leads to victory. Victory! Leads to victory, bro. Sis. Huh. One of my favorite cards. To me, I see this as all the same person. This is you going from massive transformations into a victory stance. And you're going to take everyone's sword that's coming for you, too. Don't be worried about that. 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 And then have your healthy boundaries up. Don't let anyone affect your inner child. You protect that little person inside of you. No one's allowed to hurt that little boy or girl anymore. No one's allowed to tell them what they can and can't do. That's all an illusion. All this is basic old programming where they just really want you to think that you can't do any of these things. False. You're going to do it better than them. That's why they've been holding you down. That's why they've been telling you to keep talking to these people. Oh, you must talk to these cousins. Really? The ones that sexually abused me? Oh, you must still be talking to this blah, blah, blah. Oh, the ones that, took from me and kept me from becoming the best version of myself. Oh, you still should talk to this baby mama because you had to, blah, blah, blah. No. Why is she even still talking to your family? I have seen so much stuff, guys, it blows my mind. So they're just saying, keep going. Keep going forward and focus on you. It's not selfish like we were programmed. It's self-preservation because we're in a new planetary system. We're going into the 5D new Earth. Yeah. Protect your inner child and learn how to have your mind at peace. If you don't know how to sit still and daydream without a thought, you cannot receive your manifestations. It's quantum law. It's called the law of detachment. It decreases resistance, allows things to come to you that are meant for you. So please try to sit in prayer, listen to beautiful music, don't have anything in your head. And if you can't do that, then you do breath work with Sandy, okay? He's on YouTube. Follow his breath work sessions, and he'll have your head as clear as you can imagine. You'll be awake with no thoughts, feeling like you are rested. And people are going to hate it. People are going to hate that you have chose yourself and protected the little boy or girl inside of you. They're going to be so mad. Well, guess what? They're mad anyway. They're going to be really mad when you have peace, love, joy, and wealth, and you're helping the planet. They're going to be real mad. So what is your advice from Source? You take your little happy tail and you walk away from them. Walk away. Anything else you want to say? I know this is a bit long. Walk away. Shoo, do not let the devil stay in your head and make you have repeated negative thoughts that are not true. You lay in bed and you say, I am love, I am peace, I am abundant, I am not in any way. And if y'all think you have an entity, you got to go in the ocean, or you got to get some sea salt, put it in your tub, get in it and baptize yourself. And before you go into the water, you say, please remove any energy from my vessel that is not for my greatest and highest good. In the name of mama, whatever, I'm going to say God Source, and go in the water. Get rid of it. This could be succubus energies, incubus energies, yeah. Yeah, this bitch right here, she's a succubus for sure. So if any of y'all were with her, you sure as hell have an entity on you that's keeping you in states of confusion, and you definitely need to get your body taken care of. Get your damn vessel taken care of. The World card. Endings. It's gonna happen. It'll either happen very painfully, or it'll happen very fast, and then you're gonna go into hermit mode and seek wisdom and understanding. That's for sure. All right, let's get a few just quick oracles, real quick. Get you some advice. These are cards that tell you what you can do with the information you've just learned. Yeah, be flexible. You don't have to be worried about how it happens. You love yourself. Focus on your things, your body, mind, and soul, like we talked about, your possessions. But be flexible, because when you are in the age of Aquarius, it is all about flow. You have no control over anything. And know that you are blessed and say you are blessed. Okay? Know that you're blessed and say you are blessed. Anything else? And there's an unfinished symphony. Yes. You guys have so much coming up. You have so much that's getting ready to go on, going into the new year. You're being told to wrap things up, detach from people, places, and things that don't serve you. Know that you are not who you thought you were. You are the kindest, most loving, giving, forgiving person on the planet that deserves all that we're here for. Also, maybe get more into music, get into art, do things that keep you, that's what this card means, entertain yourself mentally with things that isn't doom scrolling and taking in more biohacking and all this shit that they're trying to do. It's real. Programming humans via the electronics is totally real. And know that the reason that your head is the way it was over here is because, remember, up at the top, you're leaving a 3D matrix that no longer serves you, and it's actually collapsed, and you're going into the 4th dimension, getting ready to go into the 5th dimension. So know that this is a common occurrence for everyone that's around us, and allow yourself to heal, regenerate, get you some supplements, take them, drink alkaline water, it's my opinion. Let yourself heal so that you do not miss the greatest show on earth that's coming up. All right. Holy Toledo. Let's see how far, how long we went. How long did we go? 49 minutes. All right. I love you guys. If anything, it was story time for you guys. If it didn't resonate with you, all I know is I'm going to keep doing it. Probably do the shorter one. I just noticed the last video, I did 5 across instead of 3. Because I want to do more oracle cards with you guys next time. So, I hope you liked it. If you have any comments, please put them. If you feel that you could share it with somebody that would benefit, do so. If you could follow me, that's great. If you could go to my YouTube channel, New Earth Empress 333, and follow, subscribe, I would appreciate it. If you could watch the video again there, because I'm going to post it, I would love that. Anything else? I don't think so. I love you. Talk to you later. Bye.